Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swamini Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamakyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha. Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge, Pavitram, and the topmost knowledge, Uttamam. So by Krishna's mercy, we are being Sunday in the morning in India, so IST. So that's why we are in a different cycle. We are in the 11th chapter, studying the Viswarupa. In fact, we already understood about Viswarupa, how Krishna's Viswarupa looks. We already understood very well. So Krishna is pervading this entire universe in his unmanifested form. That's what he says in the 9th chapter, 4th sloka. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murti. Matsani sarva bhutani nachagam tesu avasti. All living entities are in me. I am not in them. So Krishna is teaching that very clearly, that he pervades this entire universe in his unmanifested form. So we cannot see Krishna. He is not visible to everyone. Naham prakasaka sarvasya yoga maya samavrita. And we cannot even see ourselves because we have material senses. Our senses are made up of matter. So with that, a lot of things are very much limited. Even what we see also, many times, like the vision also is very illusory. So things, we won't see things as they are. It all depends upon, for example, the shadow, the color also, depending upon what light falls on that. So you will see it in different color. So really there is nothing like a color for the object. We need to understand it. We are seeing everywhere, we see a lot of colors, different beautiful colors. Do they have that color? No, they don't have that color. So only the light, when it falls on it, how it reflects. So they have that property of reflecting particular frequency of our visible region. So that's why you are seeing the color from there, from the light which is falling on that, which is coming here. So that color is coming from there. So we think that everything is, this color, like that. But If there is no light, we know that everything is black color. That's what we know. Because when there is no light, when everything is black, we can't distinguish anything. We cannot see anything, nothing. We cannot see anything. That's it. When it's a pitch dark, nothing can be visible at all. So that is the reality of our life. That is the kind of senses what we have. With this kind of sense, we want to believe only if we see the soul. That's not going to happen for anyone. We need to understand and realize from the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we need to realize that we are the soul. Not only that, understanding that we are the soul is very, very important. And once we understand, we also will be able to understand how we are controlled by the modes of nature. That's what every day we are studying. Krishna also repeating in so many slokas the same message again and again, many, many times, different forms. That's it. But the message is always the same one. Krishna always many times says that if you come to me, you will not come back to this material world. He says many, many times. And many times Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that this is the most confidential knowledge. This is even more confidential. This is ultimate knowledge. Jnananam jnanam uttamam. So, and I promise you, you will come to me. So like that, Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is repeating many times, you remember me all the time, worship me, render devotional service to me, you will come to me, there is no doubt. So that's what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita again and again. Because that's what we are supposed to do actually to get out of this material world. Purely because of ignorance, completely because of ignorance, we are identifying ourselves with this material world and doing everything with that false identification. Whatever we do. I am so and so. If you ask the question, who are you? How many can answer that I am soul? That is the right answer. Who are you? We say that I am this, I am that, I am so many things. We say everything related to our body. No one says that I am the soul. But the real answer is that who are you means I am the soul. And when we ask what is your native place, we say that from where we have taken birth with this body. That's what we call it as our native place. That is the native place for our body, not for the soul. First of all, the answer for the question of who am I, that itself, when we say that I am the, when we don't say that I am the soul, that itself is wrong. And again, where are you from? So that's what, instead of saying native place, I can put it like, where are you from? Who are you? Where are you from? So then we will say that I am here, I am from this place, from that place, like that we think. Our body is from that place. We are not from that place. This body. When we are celebrating our birthday, we are actually celebrating the day we have taken body in this material world. That's what we think, that we are celebrating our birthday. Taking birth in this material world, in this dukkhalayam, place where it is full of miseries, is it something to really celebrate? No. We have to get out of this place. We should not be taking birth here. We should go and take birth in Goloka. So that we have to celebrate. The day we get liberation from this material world, and the day we get birth in the spiritual world, in Goloka, that day we should actually remember, and we should celebrate. So that day we should celebrate. That's what is very important. So that way, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is giving us all this information, knowledge very clearly, that I am the soul. We need to go to Goloka. We don't know how we came from Goloka, how originally, that we don't know. So what's our destination? Our destination should be Krishna's well, Goloka. That's the main thing. So we should elevate ourselves to the Brahma Bhuta platform. That's what Aham Brahmasmi. That's what Aham Brahmasmi means. I am the Brahman. That doesn't mean that Aham Krishnasmi. Can anyone say that Aham Krishnasmi? But that's what many so-called philosophers, they say that both me and Krishna, me and God are one and the same. That is total nonsense. And they say that Aham Brahmasmi. I am also a Brahman. That doesn't mean that Aham Krishnasmi. We cannot become the super soul at any point of time. We need to understand. We cannot go and reside in each and everyone's heart all the time. Krishna is the Ishvara. He is the controller. We are never the Ishvara. We need to know that. Ishvaraga sarvabhutanam kritte Arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani yantrarurani maya. That only Krishna can do. Mattaha parataram nanyat kinchit asti dhananjaya. There is nothing else is superior to me, O conqueror of wealth. Nothing else. So, Krishna can say that I am equal to everyone. But we cannot say that I and Krishna are equal. That doesn't mean that when Krishna says that Samo Aham Sarva Bhutesu means I am equal to everyone. Means Krishna is equal to everyone. Krishna treats everyone equally. But that doesn't mean that we are equal to Krishna. When Krishna says Mamaivam se Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaga. So this Jiva Bhuta is of my Amsa. So that Krishna says. So that doesn't mean that we are Krishna. What is that Amsa Krishna is referring to? There is Sanatanaga, there is eternal. So that Amsa, we are also eternal. The soul is eternally the same. That already Krishna declared many times in Bhagavad Gita. Nahanyate kanyamane sharire. When this body gets destroyed, when this body gets killed, the soul, nothing happens to the soul. The soul is not destroyed at all. That we know that. So that way we need to understand very clearly from this Bhagavad Gita that we are not the body, we are the soul, and Krishna is the super soul, but we can never become ourselves Krishna. So if anyone is teaching that kind of philosophy, then we should not be wasting our time. Especially if someone talks about Advaita or Dvaita, just stay away from them. There is no point, there is no need to discuss all these things because it is not discussed in Bhagavad Gita. That's the one simple answer. When something is not discussed in Bhagavad Gita, why should I care about it? That's why sometimes when devotees ask questions, if it is not there in Bhagavad Gita, then I won't be able to answer also, and I also don't care about it. If it is not there in Bhagavad Gita, then what purpose it is going to bring me? Because whatever I need, it's already there in Bhagavad Gita. Whatever we need, it's already there in Bhagavad Gita. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. We don't have to go anywhere else. So we have to understand this Bhagavad Gita very, very well. That's what is very important. Like we study, we go to college, we go to school and college and study all the subjects and everything. So like that, we have to study Bhagavad Gita also because Bhagavad Gita is the king of knowledge. All the other subjects, they are Jada Vidya. They are Jada Vidya. Whereas Bhagavad Gita is Raja Vidya. It is the king of knowledge. So other things are all material knowledge. So we need to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita fully and understand. Then Krishna is saying that if we just take shelter into this knowledge, we will go to Krishna. We will get Krishna's bhava. So that means that we will be in Goloka. We will be freed from the modes of material nature. So that's what. If we just take shelter into this Bhagavad Gita. So now Krishna's causeless mercy, we are getting that opportunity every day to take shelter into Krishna, studying Bhagavad Gita continuously and understanding and repeating the same slokas many, many times. That's helping us. We are enjoying. When we want to listen about Krishna, it brings us so much peace and enjoyment. So that's why Krishna said that Machitta Matkata Prana Bodhayantaga Parasparam Kadayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. The Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. If we talk about Krishna, if we serve Krishna, if we think about Krishna, we are getting so much of happiness, so much of bliss. 24/7 in our lives should be like that way only. We should not be worried about anything else. All the time, we should be engaged in Krishna's service. That kind of opportunity is coming to us. We are getting that kind of opportunity. Krishna is creating such opportunity for us. We are already getting a lot of opportunities to please Krishna, to spread this message of Bhagavad Gita. It is happening. And we are also able to study this Bhagavad Gita every day and make steady progress. And our knowledge in Bhagavad Gita is getting very, very rich. So we are able to now change the way we live, actually. We are able to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And every day when we chant, we are able to make good progress, even in chanting also. Because the purpose of chanting, the goal of chanting itself is to make our mind stable, not go anywhere else, simply focus on Krishna only. That also we are able to experience over a period of time. When we do that, that kind of stability automatically comes. Mind is not fluctuating that often like it used to do. That we can experience. Every one of us can experience. It's simply a matter of time. So now we have successfully finished 36 slokas in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So even though in our other cycle we are studying in the 2nd chapter, so that's what we are studying. But today we will be focusing on the 11th chapter, 4 slokas. We studied about 36 slokas. Arjuna, already after seeing Krishna's universal form from the sloka number 14 to 30, about 16 verses, Arjuna actually narrated, explained what he was seeing in Krishna's universal form to Krishna himself. By that way, we understood about Krishna's universal form very well. Then he asked Krishna, who are you? Tell me about you. I want to know more about you. What is your mission? So that's what he asked. So that we are understanding. For that, Krishna is answering. That's what we are studying. So Krishna told Arjuna that what we studied in the last week, in this sloka, Krishna told in the sloka number 34, Dronam cha Bhishmam cha Jayadrattam cha Karnam tatanyana piyoda viran Maya katam stvam jahima vyatishta Yudhyasva jeta sirane sapatnan. So Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna and other great warriors have already been destroyed by me. Maya katams. You don't get disturbed. From Jahima Vyatishta. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies in battle. Yudhyasva jetasi rane sapatna. Then in the next sloka, what we studied last week, Sanjaya uvacha yeta chrutva vachanam keshavasya kritanjali vepamanaka kriti namaskritva bhuyayevaha krishnam sagadgadam bita bitaga pranamya. So Sanjaya says that after hearing this Kesavasya, this Vachanam, Krishna's message, Krishna's Vachanam, Kritanjali Vepamanaga. So Arjuna, Kriti means Arjuna. So with folded hands, with trembling, Vepamanaga, trembling with folded hands, Arjuna trembling with folded hands, Namaskritva Bhuya Evaha Krishnam. He again worshipped Krishna. He again Namaskritva. He offered obeisances to Krishna. And then with faltering voice, Sagat Gadam, with fearful faltering voice, he started speaking. So while worshipping Pranamya. So that's what we study. So Sanjaya said, O Shatu Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the trembling Arjuna offered obeisances with folded hands again and again. He fearfully spoke to Lord Krishna in a faltering voice as follows. So we finished with this sloka last week in the 36th sloka. Sanjay Arjuna Uvacha Stane Rishikesha Tava Prakirtya Jagat Prakrishyati Anurajyate Cha Rakshamsi Bitani Disho Dravanti Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sangha. So Arjuna is saying, Arjuna told Krishna that, oh Rishikesha, master of all senses, whatever you said rightly, Tava Prakritya Jagat Prakrishyati Anurajyate Cha. So by your Prakriti, your glories, by the glories, so the whole world, they are enjoying, so they are rejoicing and they are becoming very much attached to you. But Rakshamsi Bhitani Diso Dravanti, the demons are fleeing in all directions. Sarve Namasyanti Cha Siddha Sangaga. Whereas Siddha Sangas, the perfect human beings, the Siddhas, so they are worshipping, they are offering respects to you. So Arjuna said, O master of the senses, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. So now we are continuing the slokas for this week. In the sloka number 37, Arjuna is still continuing then. Kasmachate naname kasmachate naname mahatman gariyase brahmano piyadi kartre ananta devesha jagan nivasa tvamaksharam satta satta paramyate. So then why you are superior even to Lord Brahma? So Brahmanopi Adi Kartre Kariyasi, you are even better than superior. So then why not they offer their respects? Why not everyone offer their respects unto you? Kasmacha te nanameran Mahatman. So, oh Mahatma, oh great personality, so supreme personality. So why can't everyone offer their respects unto you? Ananta Devesha, you are unlimited and you are the Lord of the Lords, Devesha, and refuge of the universe, Jagannivasa, and you are Aksharam, infallible, and you are beyond both cause and effect, Sat, Tasat, both, everything you are beyond. So that's what Arjuna is telling. Oh great one, greater than even than Brahma. You are the original creator. Adi Kartre. Adi Kartre means you are the original creator. So why then should they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you? O limitless one, God of gods, refuge of the universe. You are the invincible source, the cause of all causes, transcendental to this material manifestation. That's what Krishna is doing. Arjuna is telling to Krishna. Arjuna is next. Arjuna is continuing in the next sloka, sloka number 38. Tvamaditevaga purushaga puranas tvamasya vishvasya param nidanam vetasi vedyam cha param cha dama Tvaya tatam vishvamanantarupa. You are Adideva. You are the original supreme God. Tvamadi Devaga. Purushaga Puranas. So you are the Purana Purusha. You are the oldest person. The original Adi Devaga Purushaga Puranas. Tvamasya Viswasya Param Nidanam. So you are the refuge of this Tvamasya Viswasya. You are the ultimate sanctuary, refuge of this cosmic world. Param Nidanam. So you are the refuge. Param Nidanam. Vethasi. So Vethasi, you are the knower of everything. Vedhyam cha, you are to be known. You are the knowable. And Param cha Dhamam, and you are the supreme refuge. Tvaya tatam vishwam anantarupa, and by your unlimited form, you pervade this entire universe. Tvaya tatam vishwam anantarupa. So that's what Arjuna is saying. You are the original personality of God, the oldest, the ultimate sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You are the knower of everything, and you are all that is knowable. You are the supreme refuge above the material modes, all limitless form. This whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. So that's what he says. And the next sloka he is continuing, Arjuna is continuing that. Vayuryamo gnirvarunaha shashankagan prajapatistvum prapitamagascha namo namaste stu sahasrakrit punascha bhuyo pinamo namaste. You are Vayu, air, Agni, fire, Yama, the controller Yama, Agni, fire, Varuna, the rain, water basically, and Sasanka, moon, and Prajapati, that is the Brahma. Tvam Prapitamahas, you are the great grandfather. So I offer my respectful obeisances unto you thousands of times, Sahasra Kritva, again and again, Punascha Bhuyo Pinamo Namaste. That's what Arjuna is saying. You are air, and you are the supreme controller. You are fire, you are water, and you are the moon. You are Brahma, the first living creature, and you are the great grandfather. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you 1,000 times and yet again. So that's why Namo Namaste to Sahasra Kritvaga Punascha Bhuyo Pi Namo Namaste. Then Arjuna is continuing in the next sloka. Namaha purastat atapristhataste namostute sarvatayeva sarva anantaviryamita vikramasvam sarvam samapnosi tatosi sarvaga. Again, Namaha purastat. I am offer obeisances from the front unto you, and pritataste, and from behind. I am offering obeisances from the front and from the behind and from all directions. Namostute sarvatayeva sarva, from all sides. Ananta virya mitha vikramastam. You have unlimited potential, unlimited power. Ananta virya mitha vikramastvam sarvam samapnosi tatosi sarva. That's why you cover everything, you pervade everything. So like that, Arjuna is telling here that obeisances to you from the front, from behind, and from all sides. O unbounded power, you are the master of limitless might. You are all pervading, and thus you are everything. So that's what Arjuna is saying. So that way we are understanding that our Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is everything. So we need to offer our respectful obeisances to him all the time. Like Arjuna is saying that thousands of times. Sahasra Kritva, Purastat, Pritatas, from the front, from the behind, from all directions. That's what we are supposed to do. We have to simply love our Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, who is everything. So then our life is going to be really, really beautiful. We will be really able to enjoy. There are no miseries because our mind is going to be very, very peaceful when we focus on Krishna. So by Krishna's costless mercy, we have successfully finished 40 slokas in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavad Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanaktimirandasya jnananjana salakaya chakshurumilitamena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna, just give me 1 second. We will immediately ask one. Hare Krishna, if any devotee has got any questions, you can use the raise hand option, or I will unmute one by one. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Harika Mataji, Hare Krishna, can you unmute yourself? Are you able to unmute? Kandula Tirupati Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji, at today's class also. I am very happy to see you again in this group.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. And thank you for confirming your participation in our Bangalore meeting, Prabhu, on September.
Yes, Guruji, I am coming to Bangalore.
Yes, very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. That's what Sashireka Mataji told me. That's very nice, Prabhu.
Yes, I sent the confirmation message yesterday to Mataji.
Very nice, Prabhu. Yeah, we can plan. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Prabhu, in person.
Yes.
Still 4 months are there, but it's yeah, time will go very fast. Yes,
okay. Yes, Guruji. Already the 2 years done without having any work. The 2 years in this Corona period are done.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Only there are within the few days. We can think like a few days, like months are like days only.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
We've done. Surely we will be there. I need to meet you.
Yes.
That's why I want to come there, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. That's very nice.
I'm very happy to conducting the meeting with us at Bangalore.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Yeah, we will all Krishna's mercy, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy will plan. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. Everything is from Krishna's mercy only. Yeah.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sureshta Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very nice session, Guruji, today also.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
I have no specific question, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ila Mataji, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna,
so much
Mataji.
for the wonderful lectures, Guruji. No doubts today.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's
Hare
mercy. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Guruji, thank you very much for today's class. And just whatever you have been saying, I have been trying to follow that. Also,
Yes.
Guruji, one thing is that we are born, we are forced into this world, into this dukhalaya. I understand that. But supposing we do take this opportunity to study the Bhagavad Gita, because after all, as a human being only we can do this, isn't it?
Yes.
So that would make our life a little more meaningful, I suppose. That if we can take this out, because if I were born to a rabbit or a monkey or something, I don't think I'd be able to get this opportunity to, revere Krishna.
Yes.
That is one thing I look at. So ever since the Gita comes to you in this life as a human form only.
Yes.
And that is only possible, I suppose. So that is a positive way of looking into this life.
Exactly. In fact, scientifically speaking, human brain is very special. Even medical like scientifically also, we have got a very special brain with a bigger frontal lobe to think a lot, using our sixth sense, correct? So this human brain, so that's why we need to use that opportunity to realize ourselves. Otherwise, there is no difference between human being and the animals.
Correct. That is what I was arguing, because I have to make my life meaningful. So ever since childhood, I think we should also be imparting the same knowledge wherever we can.
That's correct.
Yes,
that's correct. Yes.
We have to learn the Gita. We have to follow Krishna. That is the only way we can live life. Otherwise, like you mentioned, it's a miserable world.
Krishna will make us to do that, Mother. It's not a problem. He will create opportunities for us. That's what it is happening. Krishna's mercy. Yes, Mother.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Thank you for.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for wonderful class.
Yes, Mataji.
By Krishna's mercy and your sincere
effort. By Krishna's mercy, we are able to continue studying Bhagavad Gita every day.
Yes, Guruji. By your sincere effort, we are experiencing a lot.
They do this Viswarupa, like it's all very much so, like Arjuna only could see, but we are also able to understand what he could see from this Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Guruji. Krishna is so merciful that Krishna has big plans, but we are running for small things.
but when we want to serve Krishna, he has got big plans for us. Actually, that's what he's doing right now.
Yes, Guruji.
Right now, we will be able to definitely we'll be able to identify many devotees in future, Mataji, no doubt.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Lavanya Mataji, Hare Krishna. Mankadara Lavanya Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hello, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. How are you? You are doing? Yes, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for
Yes, I think you are joining today for the first time, correct?
Yes.
So where are you? Where are you joining from, Mataji? Where are you from?
I'm from Andhra Pradesh, Guruji.
Oh, very nice. So okay, very nice. So today, how did you know about this program?
Pamphlet, Guruji.
Oh,
I received a pamphlet in temple, Guruji.
Oh, so you are also in Bangalore, right? Bangalore, like studying. Oh, very nice. I know. I am
now I am
unmuting
in Bangalore, Guruji.
Yeah, Harika Mataji, I have unmuted both of them. Yeah, I know Sashireka Mataji told me about both of you. Very nice. I'm very happy that both of you joined. So today you understood everything today?
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Harika Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah.
How are you, Guruji?
Yeah, by Krishna's causeless mercy, I am doing fine. Yes.
We are happy to join in your meeting, Guruji.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy you got that flyer, and I'm sure I know you are preparing for your CA exams, correct?
Yes, Guruji. Present we are in exam related.
Okay. I think if you are able to continue to study this Bhagavad Gita, when Bhagavad Gita Krishna is teaching that I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and everything. So Krishna, definitely when you study for Krishna, you will be, both you, Lavanya, Mataji, you can really do excellent. There is no doubt about it.
Thank you, Guruji.
So yeah, so that I will be visiting Bangalore also in September. So we can definitely meet there. You will be there, correct, in September?
Okay, Guruji, compulsory Guruji.
Yes, we'll meet, and please join every day, and we will also YouTube recording. Today I'm not able to come on video, but usually I will come on show up in video and teach the lecture every time. Only today I couldn't do that, so definitely from tomorrow we will not have lecture. Every Tuesday, Monday we don't have. Yeah, only Tuesday to every day we will have. Okay, except Monday we will every day we will have. Okay, Harika Mataji.
Okay, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
So you have any other questions? Anything else you want to ask?
No, Guruji, present.
That's very nice, very nice. So yeah, I'm very happy you could join, and I think this is the right time for you to study Bhagavad Gita along with other things. It's going to be
Yes.
very helpful, very
Yes,
helpful.
Guruji. Even we have habit to read Bhagavad Gita, but suddenly we are stopped, Guruji.
Oh, no, really? You are reading Bhagavad Gita earlier? Okay. Yeah.
But
So
this session is helpful for us.
yes. So this is every day. If you can join this Bhagavad Gita, understand it fully, you will be able to focus a lot and do very nicely. It's very happy, and we have a nice team in Bangalore also. Devotees like Sashrika Mataji, Chandrakanta Mataji, Sumati Mataji, Palniyappan Prabhu. Everyone is there. So a lot of devotees are there. Okay. Any questions? Anything else you want to ask Harika Mataji?
No, Guruji.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Girish Punwani Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Actually, I just wanted to ask you, as you said that everything is waste in this world. So why I am being forced to take birth and do all studies, academic studies, worldly studies, then struggle for my profession, marry, and then again one day I have to die. So, and I am very, as everybody is saying, I am soul, but I can't see my soul myself even. So even that is also a mystery to me. I can't see God. I can't see Krishna. So it means we are very feeble and weak. So we can't do anything. And I would like to have your share about your because you have been doing this tapasya for 40 years. So any one of the best experience which you can share with us to get us more boosted and motivated. So that's all. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So it's a very important question what you have asked. See, the problem is that when you said that I can't see the soul is first of all not made up of matter. So you can see only in this world anything which reflects light. That means matter. So then if anything which absorbs the entire light, then you won't see. You will completely see it as a black. That's it. So when it reflects light, then it goes through our eyes, retina, and everything. So then only you are able to see the shape, all those things. But the soul is not matter, so it won't reflect light. So you cannot see the soul. Even when a scientist, even if they use a microscope to see also, all kinds of microscope, very latest microscope also, if they use also, they cannot see the soul because it is not matter. That's what we need to understand. That's why you cannot see the soul, you cannot see Krishna. So we need to only understand. So even electrons, nobody has seen. Atoms like nucleus, protons, nobody has seen. So we need to understand. Still, we believe in that. That's why we are now scientifically we made so much of advancement because we have the faith. We have the faith on that. So you are able to make this much advancement. Like that, if you have faith on this Bhagavad Gita, then we will be able to make advancement. We will be able to go to Goloka. So if we So just because we are not seeing, if we say that I don't believe, so then if people simply say that I don't see electrons, I don't see the flow of currents, I don't believe in electricity, then there are nothing. We won't be even able to talk like how we are doing it using this Zoom, all such things. So that way, we need to understand that even matter itself you can't see because they are so tiny, because our eyes are very limited. Our eyes cannot see everything. Then how can you see the soul? How can we see Krishna? So that way we need to believe, first we need to have faith, and then read and study and understand Bhagavad Gita and practice what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Then you will be able to experience. So that's what is going to happen. So that way, if we do like that, then our life is going to be useful. Because what is happening is that with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are able to focus our mind on Krishna. When our mind is focused on Krishna, when we always think about Krishna, then our mind is not disturbed. When our mind is not disturbed, we are very happy. So that way you are making progress. Otherwise, if you don't have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, if we just do what we want, the way we want to do, then we are wasting. Everything is waste. That's what I was telling. Our life is a waste because materially, whatever we achieve, we are going to lose. Even if we earn crores of rupees, a lot of money, a lot of assets, this and that, no one is going to be here forever to enjoy everything. We may think that on our name, this and that, so many properties. But when we die, will they still keep all those properties on our name? No. Even before death itself, we have to write wills, write this, transfer, all those things. Nothing is going to be ours. That part we need to understand very clearly. Only Krishna is ours. So Krishna is always in our heart as the super soul. So we need to focus our mind on Krishna, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Then whatever we are doing, which will have permanent effect in our life. Otherwise, it is total waste. You understand that, Prabhu? Girish Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes, sir, I understand. So, and you can share any of your best of experience with Krishna or with Bhagavad Gita, so that we can have some more motivation and dedication.
Yes,
Because,
yes.
because
Yes.
I will share my thoughts with you. I have listened to so many Gita discourses, but because your lecture is more focused on Krishna, so I think the best happiness which I am getting from this listening, I can't explain. But it is one of the best happiness in my life up till now. I was 59 years old, so this is one of the best happiness I am experiencing with you.
Exactly, Prabhu. Exactly. What you said is true, Prabhu. For me also, like as you said, like 30 years ago, I got this opportunity to study Bhagavad Gita when I was studying my MTech in IIT Bombay. So then at that time itself, I felt that it is scientific. Bhagavad Gita is a science. So then I started focusing more, trying to understand everything. Then Krishna's mercy, I studied PhD also in IIT Madras. At that time also, along with my PhD research, I was focusing on this Bhagavad Gita. So materially speaking, whatever you want to achieve, when we want to do it for Krishna, everything is going to come to us. For example, I was able to successfully finish my PhD and get the job, even right now I'm full-time working only, but still able to study Bhagavad Gita every day. All these things we are able to do, it's mainly because of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We are doing it for Krishna, and we ourselves are making a lot of progress, and we understand Bhagavad Gita scientifically. That is the main thing. It is not like something like a story, somebody is saying something like that. It is not like that. Bhagavad Gita is a science. So that way, now what we are doing it like every day is a sadhana. It is a revolution actually, because daily studying Bhagavad Gita together, so many devotees, this is not happening in many places. Maybe there, but I'm not sure. But I don't think it is like this everywhere. Like what we are trying to do. And now our team has got a very big opportunity to grow even more. So that way, this is all our experience. We are getting more opportunities to please Krishna. So we will do much more. Krishna is there with us, no doubt. Is it clear, Prabhu? Girish Prabhu, Hare Krishna. I think you got muted again, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, it is clear to me. I just wanted to have any spiritual experience. Of course, that is all worldly experience which you mentioned. Any spiritual experience of feeling Krishna in your heart.
Of course, Prabhu, because spiritual experience means all the time you see, we won't eat anything without offering to Krishna. By forgetting Krishna, we won't eat anything. That itself, we know that Krishna is always with us. And we are also chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and studying Bhagavad Gita. Every time, for example, when we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we are forgetting about our material existence, correct? That itself is a spiritual experience only, correct? Every day. That's the reason all of us are here every day. Every day we are coming continuously because that is our spiritual experience, correct? We are listening to Krishna directly every time when we study Bhagavad Gita, correct, Prabhu? So, and we will also steadily, like, we won't get angry for anything, we won't get disturbed for anything, we won't be attached to results. All these things are all our spiritual experience only. You understand that, Prabhu?
Okay, thank you, Hare Krishna. Thankful to you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Guruji, I was not able to be full time in the conversation. I had some other calls in between. I don't have any comments to offer at this point, Guruji. And I will listen to the recording and then get back to you.
Okay, Mataji. Okay, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Sorry, Guruji. There was other calls in between and other personal
no problem,
stuff.
Mataji. You can follow through our YouTube recording and then we will.
Yes, I will do that, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Rajya Lakshmi Mataji. Hare Krishna. I think you got muted. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranams Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Every moment realizing Krishna is the only Sachitananda Vigraha, and one should pray and follow his teachings, like being like Arjuna, we all thus.
Yes.
But mostly I'm getting forgetful, Prabhuji.
It all depends our environment, circumstances, Mataji. That's why we have to be associating all the time with the devotees. And this is an opportunity every day studying Bhagavad Gita, correct? We are not forgetting now. We are making progress, correct? When we study this every day, slowly our knowledge is increasing. So we won't forget. It is going to keep increasing, Mataji. It will take time. But when we get more serious and practicing, especially this chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day, 16 rounds, and offering prasadam to Krishna every time. So these kind of things, day-to-day life, and sleeping good amount of time, 7 to 8 hours for Krishna. All these things we are connected with Krishna only. So that means how can we forget Krishna? And another thing is that whatever we do, it has to be done for Krishna only. That we should not forget. Anything we do, we should think that you are doing it for Krishna only, Mataji. So that's what all of us
I feel like wasted my whole birth time till now, sir. Prabhuji.
That is fine, Mataji. Don't see, past is, we don't have to think or worry about it. If we surrender our future unto Krishna, then he takes care of everything, Mataji. So that is the main thing. So we don't have to worry about what has happened in the past, but we are now, whatever time is available, we need to focus on Krishna, Mataji. That's the main thing.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You understand that, correct, Mataji?
Realizing, but immediately Maya is attacking me, that I'm unable to understand that Maya is troubling me. I got affected with
If
Maya.
some attachments are there for us, then definitely Maya will control us. That is the main thing. That shows if we get angry or if we get disturbed, so that means we are attached to something. That's
Yes, Prabhuji.
so that I think when we get more and more develop that love towards Krishna and get attached to Krishna, slowly it will go away.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams, Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranams, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mataji. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Palaniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So today you have explained about we are celebrating birthday for the body only.
Yes, that is correct.
It is not celebrated for us, really speaking. It is not for the soul. It is for the body. Yes. So that brings in a fun, really. All we are celebrating is for the material. It is not for the real life we are celebrating. We think that it is real life, but really it is not that. That is the fact which you brought out today.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I felt is, if Krishna has given, like what we do regarding our children, when they nowadays when they born, we take photograph. Yeah. When they grow up, we take photograph. When they do some naughty things, we take photograph. Like that, we are going on taking photographs throughout the life till they get married and go away. Yes. That is, and we see it back whenever we wanted to remember them. So that way, if Krishna gives us this thing, power that we can realize some of our old birth. It will be.
You know, why we need to.
It will be very fun. At least birthday will have some meaning. That is
then birthday will have meaning. Okay.
That way, we have brought the fact really what we have to realize. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for your
thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Real fact which you brought out. Birthday celebration. Thank you. Thank you, Guru.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Surya Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Good morning, Guruji. I am
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Good morning, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I think you got muted, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I'm very sorry, Guruji. I couldn't attend full class. Only in the mid of the class I came. Definitely, I'll try my level best from the beginning of the class to here.
Yes.
I'll follow YouTube.
Yes, YouTube recordings, I will send it immediately, Mataji. You can follow through that.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Gayatri Sivakumar Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. A wonderful session as usual. Sorry, Guruji, I couldn't unmute that time.
No problem, Mataji. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Sorry. Nice section. Nice session.
Yes,
thank you for making us remember Krishna daily. Even if we
yes,
slip down, you are bringing all of us into the class with Krishna
yes,
promise. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for your great effort. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji and Dandvat Pranam.
Dandvat Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
This is a beautiful learning. Tamadi Deva Purusha Purana Tamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vetasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhame Tvaya Tatam Vishwam Anantarupa. This was a great mercy of Krishna on Arjun when Arjuna saw the Vishwarupa of Lord Krishna. Then he realizes what Krishna is really is. Unfortunately, we all are reading this Bhagavad Gita, but we are not in a position to see everywhere Krishna. Although it has been said very clearly in Bhagavad Gita, Ye Sarvatra Mai Pashyati, Sarvam Cha Mai Pashyati, Tasyaham Sulbhe Parth, Name Che Pranashyati. I may have quoted wrongly, maybe, but sorry for that. But what I feel that we are constantly under attack by Maya, which tries to force us to go away from Krishna. And probably our fight is with the Maya. And it is very automatic. The moment we try to reach Krishna, we probably declare war against Maya. So Maya has to test our determination to create obstacles, so to see how much determined we are. And ultimately, when we are constantly trying to reach Krishna, then only some way is given by Maya. And that again, when the mercy of Krishna and the blessings of Guru like you is on us. So I believe our journey is very long, but we have chosen the right path.
Yes.
Usually, probably we will overcome all the obstructions and we will be continuing our journey in the right direction with your mercy, with the blessings of Guruji like you, Guru like you, and the mercy of Krishna. So kindly bless us, Guruji. Thank you very much for a wonderful class. We are so grateful to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. You are muted. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Wonderful session. And really, last 2 days, yesterday there was a interconnection, internet problem. And day after, before yesterday also, I was on the way. So I was not connected. So 2 days, I missed the
Yes.
discussions. Really, it is our carelessness. Sometimes it happens, but we should be very much dedicated. Because I mostly in a year, around a month, I stay there in Puri for some work, university work, and also it's a golden opportunity for me to visit some holy places like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Also visited most of the times Puri, Jagannath, and really it's a nice place. And really the Puri, Cuttack, Bhubaneswar, three cities are nearer, only 50-60 kilometers away from these 2-3 cities. So we can concentrate more spreading Lord Krishna, the message of Gita. So really I am very fortunate, Prabhu and sincerely chanting slokas rightly, and really the devotees are more sincere. So really I am very grateful. We have to dedicate ourselves. So other things, the rest of the world is illusion, Maya. That is great, really. But we should not be succumbed to Maya. So only Gita will release us from this bondage. Nothing else in the world. When we realize this, we won't miss this class. When the time class, Gita class will come, all are anxiously waiting. So those who are sincere, they cannot miss this class. This is a golden opportunity. When you hear this, your voice, your way of presentations, and they inject us, inculcate in our mind the vast spiritual knowledge, this transcendental knowledge, the ultimate knowledge, the final knowledge we are getting regularly. So I am very lucky to attend this class. It may be late, but for students, college students, university students, as when you are a IIT student, also these material gain the certificates. Other students should also attend this class. It when you listen Gita and understand Gita, rest of the world, any knowledge, easily one can command, master, can excel better if you are adhere to stick to Gita class. And understanding Gita, the importance of Gita, even Mira and all devotees without Lord Krishna. So these are demigods are only that avatars. The final is Lord Krishna. So you should not be confused. If you chant to Lord Krishna and to surrender Lord Krishna, every god, other gods also will come to us. You should concentrate. We should not be bifurcated in our attitude. There's so many gods like this. It doesn't matter to us. When we are, Prabhupada has rendered a great service. We are lucky. What would be the situation had not been in Prabhupada? What I am thinking of that only. Really, when I see any devotees of ISKCON, I am very surprised. I feel that they are the incarnation of Lord Krishna. How they are very sincere in spreading the message of Gita without caring, without thinking themselves, ego, human being. They are totally dedicated, surrendered. When I see, one day I was going near the Lord Krishna Jagannath temple. My wife also with
Prabhu, we can discuss even more at the end, Prabhu. Anything related to
yes.
our today's
Yes,
class?
yes. I have a class also. Yes. No,
Yes,
not to
Prabhu,
discuss
because more
here. I have
devotees
also.
are waiting. Yes,
Yes, other devotees. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Because I have also class. I was also disturbed by emotional.
yes, that's correct.
Yes, I was. I am also class. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satadalaman. Sometimes it happens. Really.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Pranam,
Prabhu.
pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sashireka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, thank you so much for a wonderful class and very meaningful discussions. Parniappan Prabhu, Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, all the other devotees who asked you, who brought out points and you've discussed, you've given your view. And the question asked by Girish Prabhu. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And this learning is also, great insight is also provided by these discussions. So we are very grateful to you for that, extremely grateful and extremely obliged. So you were saying that, we were talking about the body and the birthday being for the body actually. And so which means actually our age is also, I was just thinking when I say I'm 56 years old, then actually it's only the body's age.
Yes, it's only for the body, not for the soul.
I am not actually 56 years old. I am probably ancient and eternal and, not probably, I am eternal.
Purana, Purusha. Ajo Nityaga Saswato Yam Purano. Purano.
So I am ancient and I've been there ever since, ever since God created, ever since Krishna created. So for us actually then, so no more, I think that's a very significant thing to realize that that's not our birthday and it's not our soul's age. It's not my age, it's just the body's age. That's all. I think that's and I think now I get the point about when we had earlier discussed sometime when you had mentioned, why are we celebrating birthdays?
Yes.
Actually. But I also like to go back to what Chitrita Mataji said. And I think that makes sense that we must, there are two ways of looking at it. One is, of course, that this is Dukhalaya, we have come here. The other most important thing is that, what can I do about it? The positive side that I'm looking at is, this is my only opportunity to go to Krishna. So let me not, you waste this opportunity. Isn't it, Guruji?
Yes, that's right. This life should be used to go to Krishna. Yes.
So let me make use of this opportunity to do everything, to endeavor in such a way that I don't have to come back here. Because it is Dukhalaya. So let me take the best possible route to get out, to escape route. So, and that is only Krishna. And then I don't have to come back here. So that I think was very well, the point that she made was on the positive note, I thought that made, yes, even though we know that it's a Dukhalaya, I think that made a lot of sense also. Yeah, thank you so much, Guruji. We're looking forward to more and more Krishna's seva as much as we can, and implementing the Bhagavad Gita as much as we can in our lives, every day, every moment, enjoying the journey and the transformation. Thank you. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Thank you for keeping us on track every day. Extremely obliged and indebted to you. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Nice to be knowing that many of our team members are really working hard. I really appreciate and congratulate everyone. And even our new members who are so keen to know your experiences in real life. But which is very true, Guruji. When one speaks about one's own experience, it motivates the other. So, and I always believed in that, and that's the reason why I keep sharing what I feel from within, the changes I'm going through, and working on myself, and knowing my own progress by hearing others. So that's a very good thing, Guruji. And examples, while lecturing and speaking, giving examples makes it more easy for the other person.
Yes.
So Guruji, my experience, I would like to again talk about it, is that though being in this connection with Krishna from my mother as a child, and my mother is very, very devoted lady, and she does her offering of the prasad, keeping Ekadashi, and all those kinds of things. So being in that environment, but the growing years of college and schools and getting married and settling down and moving from one city to another city. So I think with all that hectic material nature, which we were not told, I don't think my mother has that kind of knowledge of English, what we talk of material and spiritual. So they just have faith and they just believe and they know it from their heart. They have not been trained with all this spiritual and material world. You know, they know what is Maya, I'm sure.
That was the way of our life.
Yes, Guruji. So the seriousness of we children taking it at that time was not in this sense as we are learning it from you today. So Krishna never left us. We went here and there, but Krishna never left us. Because being married in a family where there was again a lot of Krishna, Srinath ji. So being in a joint family with Srinath ji. So that was Krishna.
Yes.
So Guruji, Krishna never leaves us, which I really feel that he's always with us.
Yes, Mother. Yes, Mother.
And we are so lucky that we have someone with us daily hand holding and leading us to Krishna again.
It's Krishna's mercy. Yes, Mother.
Thank you so much, Guruji. It's really inspiring and happy moments. You know, these 2 hours of ours, really, it's very, very connecting. And especially now that we feel that we are spiritually connected, that's why the same team members are so punctual and attending with full sincerity. That just shows that spiritually we are all connected.
Yes,
all our team members. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mother. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Really great, wonderful lesson today.
Yes, Prabhu.
Great interaction. in the beginning, you have said that, who are you? Where you're from? That is the fundamental questions, and the answers are very interesting.
Yes.
And then you have, in the today's sloka, you have shown us the Vishrupa. Really great. And in the discussion part, from one of the devotees' questions, and you have very elaborately discussed that topic at length. Really touched me. And you have on the question of when we are not seeing the Lord Krishna and how we can believe, then you have gone in on length explaining that. And elaborating, taking the example of electron and Zoom meeting with the contemporary science. Really, you tried your level best to convince us that Lord Krishna is there, it exists. We have to think about him in that process. He is not. This is not matter of material things. That is, you cannot see with your material eyes. You need to spiritual feeling for that. Really, today's the discussions, you have opened our eyes, and we are going more one step forward in the spiritual path, the great journey to Lord Krishna. Thank you very much, Guruji, for your wonderful class. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Today's class is very nice. I'm very happy that Lavanya and Tarika have joined.
Yes, you met them, correct? I think, they just left now. They were until now. Lavanya was there, Harika Mataji. Yes, Mataji. I should have unmuted you at that time. I forgot. Yes, Mataji.
I'm very happy that they have joined. And also today's discussion, when we were discussing, when Prabhuji has asked the question, how whether we are not seeing Krishna, how do we? This thing, it was explanation was very nice, Guruji. Then I was remembering, Guruji, you were telling us whatever is told in Bhagavad Gita. When Sanjaya was looking at the war, that the Vyasa Maharaj had given him the eyes to see the war, and then to explain to Dhritarashtra. That means there are some the gurus require, some guru is required to give that jnana chakshushu. So that jnana he gave to Sanjaya. And also in the Vishwarupa also, you are told that when Sanjaya couldn't see Vishwarupa, because that to see Krishna, only Krishna should give that eyes for Arjuna to see him. So that is what it is told in Bhagavad Gita. So unless he gives the eyes, we cannot see him. That is what it is. What you have explained scientifically, that is fine. But Krishna himself has told in Bhagavad Gita these two incidences: how Sanjaya got to see the war, and how Arjuna was able to see the Vishwarupa. This, unless Krishna gives the eyes for us, we cannot see him at all. That is there in Bhagavad Gita. Just I remembered that when Prabhuji was asking that question, you are explaining in scientific way. That it is very interesting, Guruji. It's very nice, Guruji. Very nice. And Krishna give more and more an opportunity to serve him, so that he can give us some eyes to see him. So here, him. That's what I was thinking, Guruji. Some eyes, because in ordinary materialistic eyes, materialistic mind, we cannot see him. That is sure.
We'll go to Goloka and be with him.
In many slokas, you have explained to us. All our mind, everything is material. In the materialistic thing, we cannot see him at all. Only his mercy, just to give us some, show us mercy and give us some eyes to see him. That's what I am requesting Krishna is to shower his mercy and your blessings. You are always keeping us on Krishna consciousness. That is more than a more blessing, Guruji, for us at least. We are thinking of Krishna dedicatedly at this hour. Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to everyone, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sachireka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Guruji, I just wanted to add one thing to what Chandrakanta Mataji said. First of all, hats off to her that she brought this out, that it is in Bhagavad Gita, that, that only with his, when he decides to give us those Divya Chakshu,
Yes.
only then we can see him. That, of
Yes.
course. But I think as material people, the best that we can do is, till such a time that we can see him, the best that we can do is experience him in every little thing that we do in our lives. That I think is, we are free to do that. And I experience his hand all the time. So this is something that I want to share, that every little thing, every little problem gets sorted out, solved because of him. And so we can experience his hands. My life is an example. I keep telling people that I have experienced his hand all the time, and I've experienced him carrying me. And I think so, even if we are unable to see him with material eyes, till he decides to give us his darshan, the Divya Chakshu, till then, let us experience him in every aspect of our lives. This is what I wanted to share. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Definitely experience. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shashikopat Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji, for today's class as well. The discussions here that's taking place really wonderful and giving more and more insights into what exactly Krishna is doing with each one of us, how he's taking us forward, and he wants us to be with him. So the experiences that we are realizing, Guruji, that's really wonderful. As Shashireka Mataji also told just now, that it's the experience that we are able to realize that he's with us always and taking us forward, and he wants us to be with him. And also the experience which shared by Chandrakanta Mataji and others. It's really very insightful, Guruji.
Yes.
And thank you so much, Guruji, for helping us to stay in Krishna consciousness every single day. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivash Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. It's a very good morning, Guruji. I'm really blessed today. I'm able to focus, Guruji, unlike other work days. And though I missed the initial portion, the other Prabhu covered it. It seems you asked a wonderful question. Who are you? Where you come from, Guruji? That's so even I missed covered Guruji somewhere or other. And Manoranjan Shagu Prabhu say he lost connection. He doesn't need connection because he's already in Puri. Those who are far away only need connection, Guruji. If I'm in Singapore, I need to talk to you, I need a connection. If I'm with you, why I need connection? So he said he is there in Puri for some reason. Then Chandrakanta Mataji also, she hits on the nail, and aptly endorsed by our Shashireka Mataji. We need eyes to see him. He has to grant, it is his wish. That's why in Sri Vaishnavam they beautifully say, Adiyarin Adiyarku Mukti, Guruji. That means I don't have to be a Krishna devotee. I can be a devotee of whosoever is Krishna. That aptly narrated by our Brinda Jesi Mataji as well. See, her mother, she is not following all these things. She is not attending satsang classes and all, but they aptly demonstrated. They are to the root. They focus to the root. Whatever they are seeing Krishna. They are experiencing, as nicely quoted by Shashireka Mataji. I don't have to see Krishna, I have to experience him, Guruji. I'm experiencing through you, through all Matajis over here, the Bangalore team. And I'm very happy our Shashi Kopta Mataji is organizing this, spearheading this Asta venture, Guruji. That should happen immediately. I'm very happy, Guruji. You tell me, even I had a plan to start our own channels, and this is a baby step which is happening through Shashi Kopta Mataji, and we should go ahead with that, Guruji. By all means, it should be ready by next week, Guruji. I'm very happy. Let us start this, Guruji. Hopefully,
yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. We should be part of the national stream, Guruji. Whatever may be the expenses, we should go, Guruji. So I'm with you, Guruji. I'm very, very delighted. Even I thought of having our own FM channel and all. It is a long-term plan, Guruji, which is happening now. Krishna listening to our conversation, and he's saying, hey, there is a way. You guys start with the small. and let us try, Guruji. We have to go through this.
Yes,
And
Prabhu. We put all efforts for Krishna, and let us see whatever. If it is right direction, Krishna will take it. Otherwise, we don't have to worry. Yes, Prabhu. Only thing we know that we tried for Krishna. That's it.
Yes, Guruji. Much. I am very much obliged to Shashi Gupta Mataji as well. I think I am only talking. She's making things happen, Guruji. And we have another epicenter, Shashi Mataji's Darwar, right? You mentioned, Guruji. She's
Yes, Shashi Kopat Mataji.
Thank you very much, Guruji. It should happen, Guruji. All good, Guruji. Everything is good. And today is Shai Aradhana, Guruji. I used to serve.
I have unmuted Shashi Kopat Mataji also. Yes. Mataji, I explained about our thing to Ram Prabhu yesterday. So that's why she was.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ram Prabhu. But it's nothing that is done by me. It is Krishna's mercy and his wish. That's everything is realizing. We just have to think about it and it happens. That's what I feel.
Yes.
Still, we need a blessed hands, Mataji. You have that. Yeah. Everyone thinks about it, and Lord Krishna happening it through you. He plays through you. Thank you very much, Mataji. Yeah. I have friends who are in Mumbai. They are in media industry and all. I couldn't have it. Even the other channel which our Prabhuji is giving lecture is my relative, Malay Murusu. But I couldn't make it happen, Mataji. But then you are bringing him to national level, national stream. Baba Dev's channel is great, Mataji. And our Guruji also mentioned about it. The reach which is going to achieve, which is very great, Mataji. I'm very much indebted to you for having coordinating this, Mataji. And please
we
call
should be
me.
only indebted to Guruji who has given this platform and
you're reflecting
his guidance and direction. Yeah, it's just through that, and all the motivation comes from him.
Yeah, we can see sun is beaming, but moon is reflecting, Mataji. You're like a moon. So even I'm all just only a passing through. You're wonderful. Thank you very much, Mataji. Guruji, but let us make this happen, Guruji, immediately by next week onwards. So it's all season is ripening, mango season everywhere. We make it sweet, Guruji. I think this is a great fruit for us, Guruji. All your efforts are now giving a fruits. It's bearing a fruit now. Let us all enjoy, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you, Shashi Gupta Mataji.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you,
Sunil
Guruji.
Srivas Prabhu,
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare
Yeah, Guruji, Dandot Pranam, Guruji, Dandot Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
And Guruji, I and Nitin Bele, I talked with Nitin Bele, and we both also try to attend in September, Guruji, na?
Oh, very nice, Prabhu. Okay.
And 100% we will reach there, Guruji.
Yeah. So then Shashireka Mataji can know.
Yeah. I have a number and I will talk with Shashireka Mataji, Guruji.
Sunil Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. I will make a note of it. Just send me your number so that I can keep you updated about all the progress.
Yes, Mataji. My number is 750.
I don't have a pen right away. Can you?
No. I will talk to you. I take your number. I will call you, Madam Mataji.
Yeah, you have the WhatsApp number which Guruji has sent. Just send me a
yes.
on it. Yeah, just send me a WhatsApp text on it. You can't call on that number. You can only do a WhatsApp call.
Okay, Mataji. Okay.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So Hare Krishna.
Welcome to Bangalore. Welcome to the session. Yeah.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So nice, Prabhu. Very nice. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Since we are planning much in advance, so that we can take enough preparation time, correct? So that's why.
Yes, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Today's class is wonderful class, Guruji. No doubts, Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Venkateshwarlu Prabhu, are you able to unmute yourself? Hare Krishna.
ஏதாவது கவனிச்சு முடிச்சுன்னா அவங்கள வச்சு நம்ம ஏதாவது
Hare Krishna, I think I spoke with all devotees. So now let us listen to Srila Prabhupada. Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu, anything else you want to say, Prabhu? I know at that time I was stopped you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Everything is.
Nothing to say, Guruji. Very wonderful session, and really I am enjoying Ravin Prabhu, Ram Prabhu, and all
So
devotees.
you will be able to come for that our meet for September 18th to Bangalore, Prabhu.
Okay, I will try. What is the problem here? Okay, I will try. So we should not miss this September 18, no? So okay,
yes,
I will try.
Yeah, you
Oh.
try. Yes, once if you are able to confirm, then let us know. Okay, Prabhu.
Yes. Because college is very strict, so because of biometric, I don't have to 3-4 days. Minimum up and down 3-4 days it will take. So okay.
Yeah, it's
I
only
will try.
possible. Yes.
If there is holidays, I will find. Okay, I will try to. I should not miss. But I have 1-2 years retired. After that, whole time at any time I'm ready. So I have 25. So before that, I will try. And I have to be sincere, and I have to dedicate myself. So I
Yes.
feel guilty. You have invited me, so I am golden opportunity. It's Lord Krishna's blessings that I was. It's a golden opportunity. You should not miss that. Anybody else, anywhere, if his mind is there, at any cost one will go. No doubt. There is no question of no. We will try our best. Everything is possible if you are sincere in our efforts. And really, thank you, Guruji. Very wonderful session. And really, that Jnanachakyu, you are giving us Jnanachakyu. We have given today all days, not physical eyes. You are giving us Jnanachakyu like what Lord Krishna gave to Arjun. That because of Jnanachakyu, we could see the Vishwa Darsana, everything. How he motivates. It's a motivational. It should be a course in all classes. How the government is not yes, it is should be recommended for all classes. I feel for children from colleges, from university, it should be compulsory. Like they are teaching ethics and moral science, other things, but not Gita. It's a prime. It's a way of life. Really, thank you, Guruji. Wonderful session. We'll try all devotees be sincere. Like Prabhupada has rendered a great service at this stage all over world. And I could see, even if the books, I have got 18-20 volumes, Srimad Bhagavatam, I will show you later to keep it right today, Sunday. So all the ISKCON books I will have, magazines, everything, what not. Even I have seen that I am very surprised. Big voluminous books. Srimad Bhagavatam. I think I have got 10 to 12 volumes. How many volumes I have not seen. I will go through more than 30-40 books, big voluminous books. So really, whenever I see Prabhupada's books, I am very emotional. I get emotional. Even if all the devotees, when I see the devotees wherever, before even Puri temple, before temple, I was going with my wife and I was taking photographs of the foreigners, how even all car festivals, I used to spend time with all this and chanting mantras from 2 to 4 kilometers. But they are so devotional. I was very much charged. All the devotees. And when Lord Kart Festival, Jagannath, Balabhadra, Subhadra, huge populations and thronging populations, crowd. Still then, ISKCON is leading a great lead that Kart Festival in a very organized way and very devotional way. I am very get emotional there. I got that golden opportunity not to miss. So really last 3 years, because of Corona, it was disturbed. But really lucky whenever the Kart Festival comes, all ISKCON almost organized. But ISKCON plays the important role in Kart Festival of Puri, Lord Jagannath. So really, Damodara Gaudiya Matha and so many mathas, more mathas, abbeys and abbots are in Puri. And even Chaitanya visited, big stories are there connected with Jagannath. So there is a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's temple and everything is So, Guruji, have you ever visited to Puri?
No, Prabhu. No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's why you make a lot of devotees there, Prabhu.
Yeah. We
If
do.
you would
You are
like
good
Bangalore,
opportunity for us.
we can do it in
Yes.
Puri.
Yes.
You go and distribute
It's a
the
place.
flyers, make a
The
lot of,
holy
like,
shrine, sacred
in
place.
Bangalore, the devotees distributed, even today, two new devotees
Yeah.
joined.
They gather to join together. We have to make also here in Odisha that ISKCON organization is having in Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Puri, 3 places I have to arrange whenever I go. So you should organize a good program there. Really, I am very thankful,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna.
It is a golden
Hare
opportunity for
Krishna.
us. We
Hare
should not
Krishna.
miss. So, because I am very surprised we have not visited so many sadhus, great sadhus are coming to Puri. But okay, but you will visit. Okay. But because of wherever you, that is the another thing. But you have
I
rendering
have
all
to now
services.
join another meeting also, Prabhu, in 5 minutes.
Thank you, Guruji. Pranam,
Yes,
Guruji.
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Ram
Thank you, Guruji. No, I wanted to ask Manan, because he exactly stopped. He said he and wife visited Puri, and I wanted to know what has happened. He has explained, Guruji. He gave a virtual tour of Puri. I have not visited Puri as well, and that's the reason, Guruji. I wanted to ask Manoranjan Shagu Prabhu, because when he stopped, he was saying he and his wife was walking to Jagannatha temple there. Then the conversation stopped. Then again, the second part he has clearly explained. Guruji. He took photographs, he visited all the muds. And as you rightly said, Guruji, let him proliferate there. We shall all visit our Manoranjan Shagu Prabhu and visit Puri as well, Guruji. That's in my wish list as well. Thank you very much, Guruji. You can start the other meeting.
Hare Krishna.
Not
Thank you,
all.
Prabhu.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Manoranjan Shagu Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. Hare Krishna. We'll see on Tuesday again. No, let me place Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, I'm gonna lower this volume. No. Don't keep the